Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys all are enjoying your weekend. Before we get started with the video, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. It doesn't cost a thing to show that love and hit the thumbs up button on the video. Now, we're looking at the NASDAQ 100. We're looking at the daily time frame, and we had a big breakout last week. So overall, market pushed off of the 50-day moving average, 50 EMA, that is, just to be kind of clear. So you can see down here, we were kind of trading right in that range of that 50 EMA. We held for around 3 days, 1 to 3 days before finally starting to push off. Now, we do have support down there at that 50 SMA as well. And obviously we had elections, we had FOMC. It was an action-packed weekend. Now, what can we be looking for to kind of start the week, and then kind of finish off this coming week? Well, we could see a little bit of a pullback. That's definitely possible, or the market just can continue to run, and we don't really have any upper supply until we get to around 21,588. So 21,588 is going to be that level that you're going to want to see get tagged. Now, depending on what we do on the open, if we open up red tomorrow, if you come to your screens and in pre-market we're essentially flat or we're a little bit red, that's exactly what you want if you are a bull. You want to see that early trap of a lot of those early sellers that think, oh, market's going to pull back, everything's over, we're going to come down 500 points. Wrong. You're going to need to see at least 1 or 2 days of actually backtesting support and then losing a previous day low. Now, because these prices are uncharted and we haven't really established any sort of real firm and rock hard supply and demand up here, you could see markets maybe chop around a little bit as they start to establish price. I have two kind of things that I'm looking for, going into Monday and Tuesday. I would like to see 21,588 get touched. If that gets touched, I'm a lot more comfortable with looking for that, trying to get into that early short position to play this back down into 21,000. I think that would be a healthy pullback. As of right now, 21,000 is our rising support. That's our nearest term sentiment. We're looking at a 5-day moving average. So if you want to put a 5 SMA on your chart, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. That's this line right here. That's perking up to the upside. Now, if you also notice this 5-day moving average, I'm going to draw this yellow line here. If I just kind of drag this across here and we do get this pullback, you can see a little bit of a base here and a floor before maybe the next push higher into that 21,588 mark. Ultimately, what I would be looking for, this is the bigger play that I'm looking for, a flat to red open tomorrow, okay, just to start today, an immediate stand, maybe at Friday's lows, and then immediate push to the upside. If we get that push up through the upside, you can see here on the Sunday session, we're already trading above Friday and last week's highs. So we've already put in a new high here at 21,320. So any type of small pullback here is going to be an indication to, if we hold and we trap those sellers, we're looking for that immediate push and reaction through whatever the overnight or pre-market highs are. And again, that price target we're trying to target, 21,588. So I want to be leaning more into the bull side of things if we continue to see that price action rise. Now, if we do gap up, let's say we gap up another 100 points or 120 points from where we're at now, I wouldn't necessarily chase those longs off the open. I would wait for either the first 30-minute candle or the 1-hour candle to see that initial balance range, and then see, do we confirm the initial balance? Because if we do, I'm confident that we're going to, just continue to rise here into that 500 spot. If we do not confirm the initial balance to the high side and we do gap up tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for that short position up here in that resistance to kind of maybe backtrack that into maybe a 1-hour or 4-hour demand zone. So again, market can go up either way. Data in history kind of tell us over the last 6 months, if you guys can have a back testing tool and you guys can kind of see some back end analytics, which you guys can see with Edgefold down there. I got a link to it in the description. I started using them recently and using it to coincide with my my strategies. But for the last 6 months, typically around 70% of the time, Mondays are bullish. So if Mondays are bullish, typically 70% of the time, you know, I'm kind of, what I'm looking for is a flat open or a little bit of a red open off the bell, and then see if we can get that early trap going into that 30-minute opening range. And then if we do get that trap around that 30-minute to 1 hour mark, I'm looking for the bounce, and then obviously taking that red to green. Or if we never go red and we kind of just stay hovering around, I'll be looking for whatever the overnight high is or the pre-market session high to go long through that breakout for that continuation into 21,500s. So with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoy the video. Get some rest. We got a big week ahead of us. Again, it's always a big week when we're trading in NASDAQ. We could always, you know, make or break our account in one day. So we want to do more making of the account than breaking of the account. That's why I try to put out these technical analysis videos, try to give you a perspective from both sides. Because again, as a day trader, as a scalper, it doesn't really matter if the market's moving up or down. We just need to be on the right side of that short-term move so we can kind of get in there, grab some cash, and come back the next day. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.